When the lights come on, she's ready to rise. Donnelly steps up with faith in her eyes. Puzzle pieces fitting, stars up in the sky. With every prayer and song, she'll make your spirit fly.
She's got the voice that can heal the soul. Singing, gaming, she's on a roll. Star Wars battles to her prayerful light. Donnelly's shining through the night. Shine on, Donnelly's, you light up the way. Singing, praying, bringing hope today.
From puzzles to the force, you're always on, Donnelly's.
You're our shining star. In the game or the prayer, she's standing tall. With every step, she answers the call. Blessings in her heart, light in her soul. With Donnelly's, we're ready to roll.
Raise your hands, feel the groove. With her faith and her love, you can't lose.
From the galaxy far to the prayers so deep, Donnelly's is the joy we keep.
Shine on, Donnelly's, you're the light we need.
With every song and every prayer you lead. From puzzles to the force, you're always on, Donnelly's.
everybody, and happy Friday! Good morning, Soul! Good morning, Galaxy! Good morning, Artsy! Thank you so much! OBS has been somehow... So what I do to keep all the... I think what it is what I do to keep my like, keyboard sounds to a minimum is I mute my mic while the music is playing in the countdown. And so when I unmuted, apparently that told OBS, hey, you want to default, right? And I'm like, no, I don't want to be on default. I want to be on my amazing fine microphone. Oh, thank you, Artsy. Thank you. I'm so glad that they are a blessing to you, because that's my goal with them, is that they bless somebody and that they maybe get you kind of thinking a bit and maybe remind you of truths that either you forgot or just needed a reminder of, to give yourself permission, you know? And so hopefully that's what it is for you, is that this is a community where you are free to be you and we can have those kinds of discussions. In fact, I was talking with, I was hanging out in Pastor Dustin's chat yesterday, and he was trying a thing called Restream, which I eventually might try. And it was allowing him to multi-stream, but something that he ran into is that YouTube doesn't have a way to like change categories like Twitch does. And he has such a variety of things that he does. And like he starts off with Bible and chill, and then he goes into kind of a catch-up time, and then he goes into a Bible study, and then he goes into prayer, and then he goes into games. And so he has such a wide variety that he can't necessarily pick just one category that fits him. And so I made a tweet yesterday after we were talking, because I was like, you know what? YouTube needs like a gaming and Jesus category. Because then those of us, like me, like him, like so many other amazing Christian streamers, we have a wide variety of things that we do in our streams. We have gaming, but we also have conversations about Jesus. And so to me, it makes sense to have a gaming and Jesus category, since we're not necessarily easily able in YouTube to change categories like we are in Twitch. Like, you've seen me multiple times. We start off in just chatting, and then I change the category to whatever game it is for the week. And so it's one of those things where it's like, it would be so cool to have a gaming and Jesus category on YouTube, so that way those who multi-stream, they can use that category. Just my 2 cents on it. Thought it was something weird going on your end at first. Then again, just woke up, brain is still booting, totally valid. My running joke is that OBS stands for Only Be Sleeping. Because it always takes it a little bit to wake up. And it does things at random that I just do not want it to do. Like switching my microphone, for example, to the default. But I was talking earlier on when I was unintentionally muted about how this shirt that I'm wearing, I ended up getting yesterday, because I was asking what highlights were for the day, or for the week, and I was saying that my highlight is that, or one of them is that last night, so yesterday while I was at work, one of my friends from church, she messages me and goes, hey, our favorite store is having a store party today. You should try to go. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect timing. It's after work, and that'll be easy enough for me to get to. You know, it's not that far from my house, and it'll work. So I go and I'm fully not expecting to see anybody I know there, right? Turns out that friend, her husband, and baby were there, and they had made time to go to the store party and go check out what they had in stock and everything. And so we got to hang out, and then we ended up parking in the same general area. So as we're walking out the door, we're like planning how they're gonna blame me for their being late for family dinner with the grandparents, kind of a thing. And I'm like, yeah, I can totally take the blame for it. Yeah, I told you that you couldn't leave until you bought something. I'm like, I don't care that you have family dinner, you need to buy something. And we're all like joking around with that. And it was hysterical. Thank you. My friend actually picked it out. It was on clearance, and she looks at it and she goes, Donna, this is so you. And I'm like, yes it is. Heck yeah, let's do it. So I tried it on just to make sure that because I fluctuate between a couple of sizes depending on the cut. I'm kind of that weird in between. And so I had to try it on, and I tried on another shirt, and then I found a shirt for the Christmas concert at church, because the choir is doing a series of songs. We're doing like a medley of stuff, and they want us to wear like red or green, and I knew that I had a nice looking green shirt, but my mom had bought some like a red shirt, and so I was like, ooh, maybe I need to make sure I have a red one in stock too. And I found one that was absolutely perfect, and it's gonna go perfect with the theme and everything. And so because I think initially they had said that you could kind of switch, like whichever of the, like red or green, whichever one you wanted. And then I think they changed it to ladies wearing red and guys wearing green or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. But rehearsals are going pretty well. We're finally, I think, starting to come together. We're working now that we know the majority of the music, and we're now, somewhat comfortable with it all. We're like, okay, now we need to get to the point where we aren't like buried in our book. Because now we know the music, now we need to get the timing a bit better. We need to be, making sure we're looking up at the conductor, director, and so now that's our next goal. So as you can see, we are back in our original overlay now. We are out of Spooktober now. Today I was kind of feeling Indy. I was feeling Indiana Jones. I was like, I miss him, I miss Gina, let's see what they're up to. And so we're gonna do that, and I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna alternate, depending on how far we get today. We might alternate between Indiana Jones and Collar X Malice, because I am excited to see where things go with Sasazuka in Collar X Malice. But I also really want to see what happens next in Indiana Jones. And so I figure we have two different things going on at the same time, And let's see. Or maybe for a little bit. No, because I kind of feel American Truck Simulator for tomorrow. I'm kind of feeling Truck Simulator for tomorrow. Or Power Wash. I'm feeling a Simulator Saturday. Or possibly Sweater Saturday. Tomorrow's kind of up in the air as far as content. So, I kind of go off of whim and whatever I feel like doing in the moment. So, we'll see what happens. It'll be either Sweater Saturday or Simulator Saturday. Whichever one I kind of feel like doing. Give me just a second, you guys. I need to possibly report a bot that just messaged me on Discord. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. So right now we're just gonna ignore that. We are just gonna ignore that. If I don't respond, then it's not gonna be that bad. Aylin! I'm not a bot, I'm Fireheart. Beep boop, beep boop. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm thinking some Indiana Jones today. How do you feel about that? I love Indiana Jones. My favorite Indiana Jones movie is probably Last Crusade. I love The Last Crusade. I love like all the stuff pointing to Jesus in it. And I love the banter between Indy and his dad. It's amazing. And a very, very, very close second, like it's a toss-up for me. And I think Last Crusade just barely takes the cake. Like they are both S tier, but I think it would be Last Crusade first and then Raiders. Ready for this workday to be over? Oh man. Is it a slow day? Are you at least able to kind of give a burst of energy and then slow down for a bit? Or is it one of those go, 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 go days? Been waiting for it to go on sale? Nice! Let me go to the store page for it and see what it's going for on Steam at the moment. Work to do, but no motivation. I gotcha. I gotcha. So right now, it's still looking like it's not on sale. That's too bad. You're hoping it'll be part of the PlayStation Black Friday sale. Ooh, that would be good. That would be really good. So what does everybody have planned for today? I know, Soul, you have class tonight. Do you know what you're going to be learning? That would be really cool. Let me see if they have a list of what's going to be on the PlayStation Black Friday sale. PlayStation Black Friday 2025. Let's see. Aw, really? Stay tuned to find out about regular stories or regular store sales and promos happening throughout the year. Black Friday is coming! So I guess they might not know, maybe? GG! How you doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's so good to see you. How are you today? How's your Friday going? I am proud of myself for remembering that it's Friday today because last week I totally said Saturday and made Crossbearer think for a second that he missed his wedding. And I was like, no, I promised you didn't miss your wedding. It's Friday morning. I promised it's Friday morning. Oh, man. Reviewing your homework and quiz from the week as far as, you know, you had to miss last week. Yeah, that's totally fair. Totally fair. Hopefully you're feeling a little more confident in the content now. I know for me, there's still some pieces that are making sense in Linux, and then there are some that I'm still kind of like, okay, I need to kind of play around a little bit more with this and kind of get more familiar with it. Doing pretty good. Out teaching in a local school this morning, doing a little bit of prep towards next week. Nice! What are you going to be teaching on? I am excited for you. This Sunday is my week to be the support teacher. So what I do is the first Sunday of every month, I get to go to my Sunday school class, and then the rest of the month, with the exception of possibly 5th Sunday, I get to alternate between being the lead teacher and the support teacher. You know what? I talk with my hands a little too much from my camera angle to be like that. I'm gonna see if there is any way whatsoever. There we go. Now you guys can see what I kind of see when I talk with my hands. I wish there was a way that I could like zoom my camera out a little bit on certain scenes, but I'm still learning all of those like tips and tricks, you know? You wouldn't say you're confident in the content and you're very, very confused with the stuff that you missed. Well, hopefully they're able to answer any questions that you have. Hopefully they're able to answer any questions that you have today. Next week you're teaching on Abraham and Isaac in Genesis 22. Nice! We're also doing a trading night with your church service or church Sunday school teachers on review time. Cool! I like it! You did manage to survive the worst exam of the course as far as you know. So as long as the final goes as you're anticipating, rerunning past questions from the quizzes, then you should be okay. There you go. I like it. I like it. Here's hoping that's the case. Here's hoping that is the case. We'll be praying over that for sure. Yeah, it's kind of nice having the alternating between lead teacher and support, because then I don't necessarily feel like I'm on all the time. You know what I mean? Yep, stream plan is we're gonna spend a little bit of time just catching up for the next couple minutes, and it's almost prayer time. And then after that, after prayer, we're gonna dive into the world of Indiana Jones. And it'll be fun! Your electronics class is the one you're worried about. We just started a reverse engineering project and you feel way in over your head. Hopefully they take it a little bit slow, especially since this is your first, since it's like your first reverse engineering thing. So maybe they'll take it a little bit slower and they can be like, okay, now this is why we're doing this and this is why we're doing that. Oh, I believe it. I believe that final would be the harder of the two. I'm looking and thinking about trying to do 2 classes this spring. I'm thinking about it because once I do the... Because if I'm able to get the computer hardware components class done in the spring, and then I can do scripting for automation, where I'm learning like Python and how to get things on Windows and Linux to run automatically. I've got the majority of the prereqs done, and then I can take the summer off because I'm planning on going on a missions trip this summer, and then do network essentials and cyber law and ethics in the fall. And I figure since I'm familiar with a lot of the hardware that we'll be going over, it'll be, you know, it's one of those things that this is a good time to kind of test and see how 2 classes goes and how 2 classes would feel, since I'm familiar enough with the content of one of the classes that I would be able to make that work. Yeah, so we're looking at potentially doing a mission trip to France. We're still hammering out all the details, but once I get all that out and hammered out with the church and the group that we're going to be going with, then I can let you guys know more. But we're still very, very much in the planning stages. doesn't seem to be going that way. It's a lot more individual work than in classwork. Basically sent us home the other day and said, go for it. Oh. Oof. Oui, très bon. Je suis très contente avec l'idée de aller voyager. There we go. Voyager France. My brain is going into Spanish and saying otra vez. Yeah, I've got time to work on that. I'm learning on Duolingo, and supposedly I'm learning B1 content according to where I'm supposed to be, but my speaking and my reading and all that stuff are at very different levels. I feel like I'm at about an A1, A2 level speaking. Reading, I can say I'm at about... Oh, I'm allowing that. That's totally fine. The day Automod learns to take context into account, I will be a very happy Donna. You only know how to destroy French as a language. Yeah. I know a bit more Spanish, I think, than I do French, which, given where I live, that's a good thing. But I also don't get to practice my French speaking-wise as much, other than with Duolingo. So that's, I think, part of why. Because reading-wise, I'm at about an A2, possibly B1. Listening, I'm at about an A2, because I can kind of figure out what's going on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to be praying for Pastor Dustin's little one. Because we're a little island, there is no push for languages here, which is sad, yeah. And I almost feel like it's the same here. Like, we get... Like, I remember my high school really only having Spanish as an option. I remember that you could, like, they had the option for ASL for a bit, but nobody was really taking them up on it. And so they kind of were like, nah. But you could also go to the local community college and get dual enrolled. Ooh, yes. That would be really, really cool. I know we have an ASL major for college. At a few, at the local community college, they have majors where you can learn ASL and you can learn how to be an interpreter. And I know a few of the colleges in my state, they offer interpreter skills as a major. And so that's really, really cool. I learned a little bit of ASL in college, I think is how you say it. I think. I could have totally messed that up. But I went to church in California. No, California, because it's like an outline of the state, if I remember right. Let's see. And my church had an ASL ministry, and I sat with them and learned from them. So that was really cool. Your wife uses Makaton. Ooh, I don't know that I've heard of that. I might need to look into that. If you had taken a foreign language during the school year, you probably would have gone the ASL route, so it was very disappointing when you saw it canceled. Right? I was really looking forward to that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. This would be the perfect language. I ended up taking Spanish because ASL wasn't, either I didn't know that ASL was an option, or it was canceled. Because I think what ended up happening is my freshman year of high school, I took Spanish because I didn't know that ASL was an option. And then by the time I heard that ASL was an option, it was too late for me to switch classes. And then when that semester was over, I think it was no longer an option. And I was so sad because I wanted it. And so then I took a semester at the local community college. Because I know that my sister, she didn't want to take Spanish, so she took Japanese at the local community college, and that counted. She like made that arrangement with the school. Makaton isn't a full language used more for children. Oh. Let me see what this is. It's an argumentative and alternative communication system which uses signs or hand gestures and symbols or images alongside speech and written words to support communication. Ooh, that's cool. That is really cool, because like I've heard of kids who are nonverbal using like iPads and they can like, they have the picture and they can just tap on the picture and the machine, the iPad will read it out and they can make their sentences that way. I've also heard that there's this new technology where it's more focused on where you're looking. And so you can look at a word on the screen and form your sentences that way. And that seems really, really cool. That seems to me like a really cool way that technology is being used for our friends and fellow humans who are nonverbal for whatever reason. Because there's a lot of different reasons that you can be nonverbal. There's varying degrees, of like we're all human, we're all different, and we all need to be able to communicate in some way, shape, or form. Your mom knew a bit of ASL in her line of work and taught you a bit when you started volunteering with people with cerebral palsy. It's all pretty much left your brain though. Yeah. My dad used to drive the bus
Hello, sweetie.
for the deaf kids, and so he learned sign language there. Just JD, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Mrs. G's done her 3 levels of Makaton to use in our ministry. Instead, you learned guitar. Hey, as you can see, back here, on this side, we have Gallifrey. And Gallifrey is my acoustic guitar. Over here by my bed, there we go, we have Mandy, and she is an electric guitar. I hope you're doing well, Just Jay. Welcome in. What are you up to today? Any fun plans? We are getting ready to dive into prayer time. So we have a couple different options for you. One option is simply just putting any prayer requests in chat. Option 2 is there's a 1-point channel point redemption called Please Pray For Me, and that'll make it where you can type in your prayer request there, and then it'll pop up not just in chat, but also in my activity feed. Ooh, just working? Nice. I do 4/10s, and Fridays are my day off, which is why this works so well for me, and I love it. Not sure it makes it easier to run the slides for our ASL service or not, but it is engaging to watch even though I don't know the language. Exactly! And what's really been fascinating to me is the difference between signing in a conversation and signing for a song. My brain tends to be more literal, and so for me, I would just be signing, if the words were, yes, Jesus loves me, I would literally sign, yes, Jesus loves me. And I would be trying to keep up with the words and the speed that way. but sometimes it's easier to go more with the idea of what the song is saying. And so I think that's also what makes it engaging, is getting the gist of what the songwriter is trying to convey and getting the lyrics out that way. And so that's always been a fascinating part of language for me. It's almost like and I love ASL idioms. So cool. Makaton would leave out yes and me, so it would just say Jesus loves. And working at Awana, let's see, you've noticed that the two interpreters sign the songs a little differently. It is interesting. Yeah, because the one that I saw, I can't remember her name. I know you've told me her name. The one with the blonde hair, she signs more the idea of the song. Oh, with also sounding out the words. So would it sound more like Jesus loves? Would it sound more like that? Because I've never used Makaton. I'm fascinated by it. That sounds really, really cool. I'm gonna need to dive into that, Gigi. Because that'd be fascinating to hear what that sounds like. So if you have any prayer requests, we're gonna dive into prayer time, and we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna dive into the world of the game. Oh, you would sing the song much slower. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, but not quite as slow as I demonstrated. Okay. Gotcha. Fascinating. You know what? Let me do a deep dive here. We're gonna chase the rabbit real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn on my Pastor Dustin. Yes, how are you doing, my friend? Good morning. I saw that Eva's not feeling well. We're gonna be praying for Eva right after we chase this wabbit. It's Wabbit Wednesday on a Friday. So let's take a look-see here. 10 easy to learn Makaton
10
signs.
easy to learn Makaton signs. Hello.
Hello. Oh, okay, so it's just hello. Okay.
Goodbye.
And then goodbye is a little more... Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning? Okay.
Food.
Morning. Food. Okay, that's like ASL. Food.
Toilet.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the middle finger. Okay.
A drink.
A drink. Yep, that's very similar.
More.
More. More.
Please.
Please. Oh, interesting, because that's thank you. In
Thank
ASL.
you.
Oh. Oh, so it could be please, it
To
could be thank
sleep.
you. Okay, yep, that makes sense.
10 easy to learn Makaton signs.
Fascinating. Of course. I hope she feels better. I hope she feels better, because it's always so hard when the little ones feel sick, you know? That's always the worst, and especially when, you know, they might not always be able to convey what they need or want, and it makes it so much harder. Baby finger is always for negative words. Interesting. So in ASL, this is thank you, thank you. And then please and more. And so that was what was fascinating to me, was seeing how, oh, and toilet. So because this is the letter T in ASL, and then you just shake it. All right, you guys, if you have any prayer requests, feel free to drop them below in chat. I will look up partway through just to make sure that I don't miss any. And then we'll dive into the world of Indiana Jones, because I want to see what he and Gina are up to. Dear Lord, thank you so, so much for today, for who you are and how much you love us. I ask that you be with each and every person here, Lord. I ask that you just bless them and bring them closer and closer to you every single day. Right now we bring Eva before you, Lord, as she isn't feeling well today. I ask that you just touch and heal her, Lord. Get her back to 100% quickly, and help Pastor and Mrs. Dustin just to be able to meet her needs and to understand what those needs are, and to just meet her where she's at and get her back to feeling better, and just to be able to be the best parents that they can be to her, and help the other kids to be able to come alongside as well and help as they're able. I pray for Soul as she has class tonight, that you help her be able to understand everything that's being taught. I ask that you just be with her dad and just touch and heal him, Lord. I ask that you just improve communication, improve relationships that need to be improved, Lord. Anybody who needs to come to know you, that you put people in their lives. I think of my friend B, who just needs to have a softened heart towards you, Lord. I don't know if she has anybody in her life right now that is pointing her to you, Lord. So I ask that you just put somebody in her life that's able and willing to take up that call, Lord. I ask that you be with Soul and her driving anxiety as well. Get that down to a more manageable level, Lord. I ask that you be with anybody who is struggling physically, whether illness or injury, Lord. I think of just a little Spark who's been struggling with illness for at least a couple of weeks, Lord, that you just touch and heal her, Lord. I pray for Kishu and her unspoken, Lord, that you just be in that whole situation. Keep communication going, Lord. Soften hearts, open minds, Lord. I ask that you be in the situation in my extended family, Lord, that you just work in that, Lord. Protect him, just guide him to you, Lord. Put somebody in his life there that will point him to you, whether it's somebody that's in a similar situation to him, whether it's a chaplain, just anything, Lord, that we can make happen, Lord. I ask that you just work in that, Lord. I pray for Dusty Disciple and just everything going on in his life. I pray for Lotu and Bearded Beowulf and Wolfler and Pastor Dustin and Christian Ninja and all the other, Pastor Susie, Taco Network, and Pastor AJ, and all the other amazing Christian streamers here on Twitch, Ukulele for Worship, that you just bless our streams, Lord. Bring people by who want to get to know you better and who are willing to have those conversations. Open doors, Lord, and soften hearts, that we just can point people to you and be the best light possible for you, Lord. I ask that you be with Christian Ninja's wife, Lord, and just meet her where she's at. And thank you for the progress that's being made so far. I pray that continues, Lord. I ask that you be with with Soul and her physical healing, Lord, after her dermatologist appointment, and that you be with her adorable fur baby Evie, that you just continue to heal her, and that those hairballs become less and less frequent, Lord. I know how scary that is for her given what happened last year and almost losing her. I ask that you just be with her, keep everybody calm, and give wisdom, Lord. I ask that you just let us have fun today and let us just have a great time of fellowship, Lord. And in your name I pray, amen. I'm gonna go ahead and get Indiana Jones all set up. And then I need to go into studio mode so that I can get the game all set up on the overlay. Oh, Pastor Dustin, how did you what is your final verdict on Restream? After yesterday. Perfect. Got that going. We're gonna go ahead. Works well, and you're gonna continue to use it. Yes! All right. I like the sound of that. That means that's something that I might need to try. Because I am fascinated by the idea of multi-streaming. The YouTube category algorithm thing is a puzzle, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. That is definitely a thing. Uh-oh. Indiana Jones starts off resource heavy, so I promise it will smooth out here in a minute. Right now it's building the shader pipelines, so we're trying to get that. I promise this will smooth out. It's just a very, very resource heavy game. Okay, so I need to bring game capture, make that smaller. Hey, Joe boy, how's it going? There we go. Perfect. I hope that they listen. I hope that YouTube listens to my tweet, because that would be fantastic if we could have that gaming and Jesus category. I would absolutely love that. It's good to see you too. Oh, what the? Let me check that browser 4 source. Make sure that I have that. There we go. Perfect. That should... And bring that to the top. Perfect. Alright, that ought to do it. So far I have. When we last left off, we were on this frozen ship that you see here, and we found Gina's sister, unfortunately not in a state that we wanted to find her in. Unfortunately, she is no longer with us, and that makes me very sad for her. Oh, what the? Sorry, guys. Trying to do this live. Hydration! I will get that hydration going momentarily. Perfect. That ought to do it.
Streamer, look at chat. Look at chat, streamer. Streamer, chat, streamer.
Oh,
streamer,
and I need
look at
to
chat.
adjust that just a smidge. There. Maybe? Oh, gotta bring it up a bit. Bring it up. Trying to do it live with multiple sources. Harder than it looks. Alright. That overlay I need to bring up a bit. There. And then perfect. All right. The game finished with the what on earth moment. Not sure if I see it coming, right? All right. In case no one tells you, God loves you, and so do I. Amen, Joe boy. Amen. There's the hydration. There's the stretchy stretch. That felt good. I needed that stretchy stretch. So now we are going to see what we can find. We've got to find the stone. You're awesome, Joe boy. Love you too, my friend.
I have to find out the truth about my sister and why she was here on this dumb ship.
Exactly. We're gonna
Let's start looking for clues. Yeah.
And what's sad is that she doesn't even really have an opportunity to mourn, you know? Sending you all the hugs. All the hugs. Yeah, she doesn't even have... Oh, so I have this in easy mode. And so Blue tells me, oh, she's a good guy. Don't shoot. If they're orange, that's a bad guy that hasn't noticed me. And if it's red, then that means it's a bad guy that's big mad. Uh-oh, we got a bad guy.
What was that?
Ooh, local map. I'm gonna grab that. I want that. Okay, so let's close it for a minute. Okay, so see how he's orange? That tells me he's an enemy, and I need to make sure he doesn't notice me, because otherwise he get big mad. There we go. Actually, I need... And then... that a smidge? That ought to do the trick. Okay. And then we can adjust the browser later. That's fine. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, it was something that I didn't notice either. I think it's a setting that you can turn off and on. Oh. Yeah, just get him with a frying pan or something. We can definitely try, yeah, because I gotta find something around here. Because right now I have next to nothing. Let's see, where is he? He's there. Okay. So I need... We've come here for the stone and nothing else. Okay. Can I find something in here that I can use? Oh. Nope. So we're gonna... Yeah. Alright. Grab that. Ah, come on. Oh, there we go. It's actually, there's a lot of side quests. It's quite a long game if you try and do them all. That makes sense. Because there's a lot going on. Okay, so do I need to go back this way? Okay. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, I see where we're back at.
Du hast hier nichts
Oh,
verloren.
whoop, up, up, up. Ah! Sorry.
Lade nach. Luft. Betreten verboten.
Right? I think they know I'm there now. Ah, ah, ah.
Schieß los.
Alright. Perfect. Okay.
Ach, geben hier.
Alright, so now we can hide. We can Donna strat it just a smidge.
Sucht einfach weiter. Der Stein ist irgendwo hier. Vorsicht mit dem Eis.
Okay. Now.
Mann, was ist hier los? Vorsicht. Nein! Kamerad verwundet! Stopp, du darfst hier nicht sein. Wir sind wegen des Steins.
Whoa, whoa. I was not expecting 3 of them. I was not expecting that many of them. I should have. I should have expected a lot more of them.
Der Stein muss hier sein. Das sind die Koordinaten. Keine Sorge, wir finden ihn. Viel Zeit haben wir nicht. Hört nur, wie das
Hence
Schiff
why we have the Donna's dumb ways to die.
Was ist das? Mann, Mist, ich hasse das.
Oh, if we can get him. Ads start in a minute. I'll pause the game to make sure you don't miss anything, because I am a firm believer that just because you're not subbed does not mean that you have to miss anything. Okay, now let's take a look.
Hektik. Ist da jemand?
Alright, there's 1 down,
Eindringling!
2 down. Oh no, 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 no. No, where's his gun? I got nothing. Just get a band-aid, it'll be fine. Jukebox brain is triggered. Haha. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna wait right here for you guys, and I will be right back after the ads. That one. There we go. We are back. I'm going to give it a second for the screen to recognize. Alright. Sometimes it does this. Sometimes it does this when I have to go into BRB mode. And since it's decided to do that, let us... Oh, I need to look at properties. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, you guys get a look at my computer for a second. If it starts doing double audio, let me know and I'll turn off display capture.
Der Stein muss hier sein. Das sind die
Speaking of
Koordinaten.
jukebox brain,
Keine Sorge.
I have it set
Haben wir nicht.
to where I have a new command, exclamation point jukebox brain. And what that'll do is it will... Oh, that is my display capture, is it not? Okay, well, apparently game capture decided to work. Alright, even better. So if my jukebox brain gets triggered, use exclamation point jukebox brain, and it'll count how many times my jukebox brain has been triggered. I've got it set to 3 now, because last stream we triggered it like 3 times. Boiling the kettle sounds good. Enjoy.
Der Stein muss hier sein. Das sind die Koordinaten.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll kind of wait here a
Zeit
minute.
haben wir nicht. Hört nur, wie das Schiff ächzt.
Because I know that guy is going to come in. We've got to rethink our strategy here. Let's see, can we go this way maybe? And find something? Oh. Alright, so we're gonna hang out here. Where's... Oh, item limit reached. Okay. So now... Are you guys able to hear the game by chance? Alright. Cool. Is it at a good volume? Because I can fix anything that needs fixing real quick. Alright, so we've got meat. We found our way into the kitchen. Let's go this way.
Wir sind wegen des Steins
Duck
hier.
back
Nur
here.
deswegen.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Go this way, we'll follow Gina. Oh. I gotta find a way. Oh, there's something I can use. Okay.
Sprich leiser. Wir sind wegen des Steins hier. Nur deswegen. Haltet die
Alright, here we go.
Tot.
Got myself a weapon.
Sucht überall.
Perfect. I don't have any ammo on me, so that's why I'm not gonna grab his gun anymore.
Vorsicht.
So we need to get to the other side of that wall. This is what we need. I like trying to be all sneaky sneak. Is what I like.
Tot. Alle tot.
There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where? Oh, I see. There. There you are. Oops. Sorry, Gina. Oh, okay, so now I need to... Okay. I've now learned how to use that one. Okay. Alright, let them get out of being big mad. Come on, Gina, help me out here. Oh. Alright.
Jetzt bist du tot.
Whoa, whoa, there you are.
Ich beende das. Betreten verboten.
Right? She's not much help, is she? Ah. We're getting better, somewhat.
Ich lade nach. Du hast keine Chance. Vorsicht mit dem. Du bist in einem Sperrgebiet. Auf, Mann. Die sind alle erfroren. Eindringling! Ich hab genug von dir.
There we go. I got 8.
Knall dich ab! Aufhören! Die sind alle erfroren. Stopp!
Got him. You like sneaking too? The aspect of sneaking is what got you into Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Tsushima for that reason. Nice! Getting to be all sneaky sneak is definitely a plus. Hey, how's it going, Dusty? Alright. I like this kind of thing. Okay. We are going this way. Possibly. Doing okay, and me? Doing well, doing well. We are playing some Indiana Jones. Trying to find the stone. Oh, so we need to get all the way down there. Wow!
This big chain is in the way.
Wait here. I'll take care of it.
Alright, so I saw... Okay, so I guess I gotta do this. And then... Wow! Alright, let's see... Can I... Or am I stuck down here? I sure hope I'm not stuck down here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna swing. Come on, Indy, swing for me. Let's... Nope. You're not wanting to do it that way, are ya? maybe I'm supposed to swing on to here and go this way. Haha, that's what it is.
Perfect. Just one more.
Yeah, we're figuring this out. We're figuring this out slowly but surely. So now we need to figure out how to reach that one right there is the one that we need. Ooh, Wingstop. That sounds good. What's your favorite thing at Wingstop? Alright, let him recover.
Watch out!
Yeah, both of us need to watch out.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's get moving.
Where did she go? Oh, the atomic wings. That sounds super duper spicy. Alright, here we go. Gotta climb up here. Okay. We go up this way. You cry a lot? I believe it. I believe it. I am not a big fan of spicy stuff. I am a spice wimp. There we go. Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on it, Gina. I don't plan on falling.
Be careful.
Your turn! You can do it!
There we go. Alright. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I can climb up here. Yeah, I'm a spice wimp. I cannot do anything that's super duper spicy. I'm getting better though. I love, 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 love my mom's enchiladas. Alright, we're on the main deck. Oh, E. There we go. Alright, we gotta keep these guys from noticing us too much. Well, at least you were polite. You said hello. It's the hottest one they have. Nice. You're able to enjoy spicy stuff, depends on what you're in the mood for. That's totally fair. For me, I've just never enjoyed the feeling of my mouth being on fire. At least for long periods of time, and when I think spicy food, I automatically assume that's what it's gonna be.
Du hast hier nichts verloren.
Alright. One down.
Seltsam. Nun ja. Mann am Boden! Ich hab...
Come on. There we go. Haha. Alright, we got one up there, one more down here. so close. Yeah, and I definitely feel like I associate spicy with the discomfort of my mouth being on fire.
Keine Sorge, wir finden ihn. Viel Zeit haben wir nicht. Werd nur wie das Schiff ächzt.
There we go. And so yeah, it definitely makes sense why I would avoid it as much as I can. Although I did enjoy tteokbokki. I would definitely eat tteokbokki again. One down.
Aber sofort!
Get him, get him.
Eindringling!
Ah, come on. There we go. Alright. So now we let our health recover. Perfect. Okay, we've got one up there still. Alright. There we go. Actually, I think we're okay with this for a bit. Because this one allows me to be more sneaky, and that's what I like about it. Gotcha. Alright, there we go. We're making progress. Making progress. Making progress. Alright, we got nothing out here. That's a more, I guess, less lethal option. No ESPN again for the third week? Do they have any idea when they might be able to reach a settlement with YouTube TV? No? Aw, that's too bad.
Maybe I will never understand why Laura was here. But at least
Hopefully
I can try to
soon.
stop Boss from getting a stone.
Here's the officer's lounge. We'll grab this in case we need it. Ooh, I don't know that I know the code.
Which one is the captain?
Ah, code
Captain
table.
isn't here.
Here we go.
These are his officers.
Alright, let's try... Let's see, you think you trained your taste buds to enjoy spicy foods to a degree? Some spice doesn't bother me and can be enjoyable if you like the taste. That's fair. That's totally fair. If it's something you grew up with, you've trained yourself to enjoy it, that's one thing.
Maybe over here.
You have a good day, Dusty! Let's try 7044.
Nothing. No. What's this?
Let's see... 7...
Damn it.
Oh.
I can't find anything.
use the camera for hints.
Has to be
Huh.
something in here.
7044. I wonder if maybe the tab button?
Maybe over here.
Oh, there we go.
Nothing.
Alright. In that case... No, we don't want that.
No.
Not that.
Damn it. I can't find anything.
Let's see here. Let's take a look at the journal page. You could take or leave hot sauce a lot of the time, though you gravitate more towards Asian spice. Kinda grew up with it. Neither of your parents were big on spicy things. But our GM got you into flaming hot Cheetos as a kid, so you acclimated over time. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. That she would be the one to get you into spicy things. And flaming hot Cheetos is a fairly tame one to my understanding, so it's a good introduction to spice.
No. What's this?
Captain locked himself in a safe room behind that door, with the stone.
Okay.
Let's open it.
Well, first we need to find the right combination.
Let's see here. Right? Troy Baker is so good. I literally thought it was Harrison Ford. I really did. Huh. Right? If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was, right? It's really that good. Huh. Alright, so I need to use... need to use the camera to figure out his code. There's gotta be something. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's what we gotta do. Hold on, because we've got a fourth wheel here. There we go. There we go. Alright, bring that down. see. So we've got to figure out which of these on the code table is the right code, and then that's the one that we put into the door. So I think F might be correct. So one that has an F as the second position. Sounds good, Soul. You enjoy getting ready for the day? Now there was something over here.
Not very useful without a message to decrypt.
Not very useful without a message to decrypt. Let's see. Is there... All of the letter combinations have been crossed over except one. J-O-G-M. I feel like all of our hints have to be in here somewhere. I just need to look maybe a little deeper. Okay, so that's fine. That's my hint. But I need to find the message to decipher. Hey, how's it going, Kosamada? Sure, I could use a little bit of a hint. One that doesn't spoil too much, but kind of points me in the right direction. Welcome in, welcome in! Let's see here. Got pictures. We did take a picture of the boat. You must do something with the word J-O-G-M. Oh. Oh, come on. on, Gina, get out of the way. Thank you. Alright, here we go. J. There's the O. G. M. And then... Alright, leave the machine. Alrighty, that's done. Let's see. So I'm guessing the O... Oh, and what do I see? B-L-U-T? I see B-L-U-T. Let's see. Oh, there it is. 3 6. Ah, there we go. All right, got it. Here we go. We did it!
That was too hard.
Let's see what's inside.
Thank you! How are you
Passage
today?
from the safe room to the conning tower.
I hope you're doing well. Ooh, a Machu Picchu sketch.
Must be the statue they found in Machu Picchu. The stone would have been hidden inside.
And then we go ahead and rotate. Did we beat them there? Machu Picchu stone. We gotta be careful. Glad to hear it. Do you have anything
What does
fun
it say?
planned for today?
I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell. Maybe Earth something. Fingers.
Come on, Indy. Uh-oh, they
What was that?
found us. I think
Nazi.
they found us.
We'd better hide. John!
Right there.
At least the body is blocking the door. Now the question is... Uh-oh, he's gonna take it. Or is Jones gonna stop him? No respect. They've got no respect. Go, Indy, go! Go, Indy, go!
Hey, tu! Ciao.
There we go! There we go! Run, run, run! Go, 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 go! Come on, Indy! Oh, I get the feeling. Alright, go Gina. Grab it. Grab it while Indy does his thing. Put it in your pocket. There we go. Come on. Aha! Our buddy from earlier.
I am surprised, Dr. Jones. Frost told me you were dead.
That's what he wanted to think.
Oh, yeah? I wonder what else he lied to you about.
Right?
Hands behind your head.
I think not. Alright, so now do we get to play as Gina for a bit? Stay low, Gina. Stay low to the ground. There we go.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
Stone? What stone?
Yeah, I just looked at the stone. I didn't touch it. Well, technically I touched it while I was trying to get the snow off of it so I could read it, but...
Fear of heights?
Yes! I have it. And still, I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because
Yeah,
of
I
a
don't know that I
concept
could do that.
you narrow-minded Americans will never understand.
Ooh. Ouch.
Well, please. Enlighten me.
Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland.
I mean, you could
Now,
have
what does the
absolute
American-
total devotion to God, but...
What is his duty? His
I guess loyalty to country is good too, yeah.
His
Loyalty to
purpose.
country is great.
Huh?
If that
What is it?
loyalty to God above
Hamburgers and
country,
picture shows?
but...
You have no history, no nation, no leader. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo choo, choo choo.
Oh my God.
You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Overcome any fear to build a kingdom lasting 1,000 years. When you have devotion, you can withstand anything. It makes me invincible.
Well, congratulations.
Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall
That is
search
true,
your
he
corpse to
can't.
make sure.
Please wait. I have the stone. I have it.
Oh, she has a look-alike. She's tricking him. She's gotta be tricking him.
Give me
She's
the
got
stone.
the real one. She's got the
Big
real
tip.
one in her pocket. Ha 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 ha. Because Gina is smart like
Gina.
that. Oh, don't you worry, Indy. She's not. See, I knew Gina was smarter than that. She was so much smarter than that. I knew it.
Hilfe!
We gotta get out of here.
Yup.
Helf mir!
Indy, grab the stone.
Gina!
Yeah.
Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie!
There we go. Go, 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 go. Bye bye, bad guy. He goes flying. Oh, Indy, back it up, back it up, back it up. No! Gina! And because of video game logic, they're gonna survive this.
Take my hand.
There we go. Grab her hand. There we go.
Gina!
I'm okay.
Okay, good. Good. No. There. Maybe we just hang on like this while the ship falls. We take the easy way? Nope, we gotta get over there. Nope. Alright, so that wasn't where we were supposed to go. Alright. Come on, Mindy. There. Now up. Up. There. Alright. Where do we go? There we go. Alright. There we go.
Hey! Shove off! Don't! Come on! Hurry!
How do we get it to swing? Back the other way.
Hurry!
I'm hurrying, Gina. I'm hurrying.
Hurry!
Oh, come on. Oh, there. No! Ah! Thank you. I found her. I found her. Jump up here. And then go like that. And then I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally do the drop thing. There we go.
Shove off! Don't! Come
Perfect. We got the achievement. Whoa. Alright. Now the question is, where do we go from here? There we go.
Gina, I'm all out of ideas.
Good thing Gina's not, I hope.
What if it was the stone that brought the ship here?
Ooh, that could be.
And he could fold the earth by speaking the word.
That could very well be.
Let me see the stone.
We have to do something.
Oh, wait, he survived? He survived? What?
Thomas! Ich bin unbesiegbar!
Yeah, the last person who said, yes, I am invincible in an action-adventure film, he ended up being frozen. How many of you have seen the Bond film GoldenEye? Probably my favorite of the Pierce Brosnan ones.
It's a damn it. We have to say the word in a damn it.
What?
Hutzalaim!
Earth Splitter! So now where do they end up? Now where do they end up? Oh, is he gonna die? Or is he gonna be a problem for us later? That is the question. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? How do we all survive?
Gina?
Uh-oh. Where's Gina? With them splitting the earth, it's possible that she ended up in a totally different part. They could have all three ended up in different parts.
I told you, I am invincible!
Are you sure about that?
Congratulations.
See, it's always when you get a little too big for your britches that something happens that's gonna bring you back down, knock you down a few pegs.
Jones? Jones!
Oh good, they all ended up in the same area.
I found the stone.
You keep it safe. You gotta get out of here.
Wherever this is. We gotta get out of wherever this is.
I don't understand what just happened. We were in the mountains just moments ago.
There's something about that stone.
And how could a stone...
I don't know. But it's obviously very dangerous.
Right? Hey, how's it going, Mountain? You hate opening boxes? How come?
We're in the middle of a war. Where are we?
Shanghai!
Oh.
Those are Japanese warplanes!
Ooh, one of the flaps got under your nail. That is the worst part of opening boxes.
This is really bad.
Or anything that's made of
You
cardboard.
think so? Look at that!
Whoa! Whoa, okay. So,
We gotta get off
we'll
the
go-
streets!
We'll go this way.
Keep your head down!
That way, there we go. Yeah, and under the nail is the worst spot to get a paper
We
cut.
have to get away from
Or
here,
a
Jones.
cardboard cut.
What? No sightseeing?
I believe it. Whoa, whoa! Ah! Ow. Find an escape route. Okay.
Europe is already a powder keg. If this conflict spreads, it could spark another world war.
Just focus on not dying.
Yeah. Focus on not dying, Gina. We can focus on the historical awesomeness of this moment later. With the historical significance of being in Shanghai during the Second War or whatever this is. Ah! Bye-bye, Samurai.
Why'd you have to do that?
Where to now?
Looks like we have to climb.
Where's his weapon? I want his weapon in case I run into anybody else. Alright, fine. Fine. Okay, so that's not a way out. That's going towards the fire. We're not firefighters. We are unable to put out said fires.
Trying to find a way out. Hopefully in one piece.
Wait. Come look at this. It's a plane. I can fly that thing.
And one of the games you
You can
found that
fly?
you like, the devs lost the rights
I know
to,
it's a long
and
shot.
the parent
Do you have
company
another idea?
refuses to fix the
That
constant
wasn't an answer.
crashing. Yeah, good thing
I
you
need to
are
check if
here.
the engine works first.
All right, I guess we have a plan.
Alright, I'll follow you, Gina. Yeah, Mountain, can you jump into the game and just put out all these different fires? Any chance of that?
Maybe you can use your whip to pull down that sign. It'll be like a bridge.
Oh, good idea.
Good thinking.
Thank you, Professor.
Video game logic! There we go, now I've got his sword. Okay. Or I had his sword. I don't know if I still do. Pretty sure I dropped it. Because I tend to do games in easy mode because it's a lot easier for me. I'm not a strong gamer, and so it makes it easier for me to play it in easy mode.
Well, we get out of here in one piece. You can write another one.
You don't know how to make foam. Water helps some fires, but makes others worse. Oh, that makes sense.
You can jump over there.
Jump! Okay. And then
Let's keep moving.
right here. Perfect. Never put water on oil or grease. That's a good point. And thank you. Thank you, Kasmata. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right.
Easier said than done. Follow me.
There we go. Or electrical. Whoa! Ow. I'm moving too fast, apparently.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. I'll find a way back up.
Be careful.
Let's see. Fire that way, fire that way. Whoops. Yeah, but that should be obvious. Exactly. Alright, so we need to find a way back towards Gina. Can't go that way. Not there. There we go.
All right, Jones?
Time of my life!
There we go. Welcome to your world. If I have VR, there's a firefighter sim. Unfortunately, I do not have VR, but that is something that I would love to get eventually.
You made it.
Let's get out
Yep,
of here.
I did. Let's go. I enjoy VR. VR is pretty cool. No! I didn't time my jump right. Ad starts in a minute. I will pause the game. There we go. We gotta get a running start. Can we jump up here? There we go. Perfect. Can I climb in? Oh, pull up the tab.
That's it, Theo. It's working. We need to get it straight or we can't take off.
There we go.
Gina, pull up!
I'm trying. I don't want you to die.
I don't either!
There we go. You got a gag gift for your sister? Alright, we will pause for a second while we're in ads, and I will be right back. Alright, we should be back. Give me a minute to... Oh, great, the game crashed. Let me bring it back up. Give me just a minute. There we go. That ought to do the trick. We might need to repeat just a little bit of it. We were in the middle of a cutscene when it crashed, so we might need to repeat just a bit of the game. There we go. We'll continue. So we're just gonna...
Okay, let me see if I can bring that tail up for you.
There we go. It's a running joke in your family that she's terrible at perking between things, especially backing into it.
Gina, pull up!
I'm trying.
I enjoy Pathfinder. I've had a human changeling druid character that I play as in a campaign. Oh, you mean they're the video games?
I think we made it.
I I didn't know you could fly a plane. Fly, yes. Land,
Spoke too soon.
no.
Something tells me these guys aren't friendly.
Where are the enemies at? Oh, there they are.
What happened?
Sorry.
They got us. I'll try.
I'm sorry, son. They got us. Right, lucky for Gina, it had fuel. Alright, we got one. Right? I would want to
I'll
switch
tell you won't be
seats too.
happy.
Oh,
An old friend.
maybe you could introduce me while we're here.
Sure. We can stop by for a coffee.
I love the callback in the dialogue to the fact that that was what Indy's dad said.
We're losing
Was,
altitude.
I'm sorry, son.
I'll get us a new plane.
They got us.
Hold fast.
Thanks for the advice. What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Just hold the plane still.
There we go.
Not a deal.
Look out.
Whoa! That did not give me enough time to react. Yep, I believe so. That was a definite dumb ways to
I'll get us a new
die.
plane. Hold fast.
So many dumb
Thanks for the
ways
advice.
to die.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Yeah, he was from Shanghai.
Just hold the plane still.
Haha!
おい、誰だ。放り出してやる。降りろ。
Get off my plane!
Out of my way, pal.
Oh boy.
Gina.
Yep, this would never be able to happen.
I'm trying.
Get in! Right? Exactly. Gravity is definitely a thing. It would be like, yeah, this ain't happening for you.
Give me a hand with this. You're hurt.
Uh-oh.
Here.
That is true. The
Thank
Navy
you.
did commit Grand Theft U-boat.
I still don't know how this rug could bring us halfway across the world.
Because it
Only
can.
thing I know is no one can ever use those stones again.
Exactly.
What's
Agreed.
your theory, Professor?
Think about it. Nazis use them, they end up on the top of a mountain. We use them, and we end up dodging bullets and bombs in a war zone. I've seen what happens when mortals mess with this kind of power.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't end well.
That's how they got the Enigma code. Yup.
No.
Look, I can drop you off at the nearest harbor. Maybe you can catch a boat to Italy.
I'm not going anywhere, Jones.
All right.
are the other stones?
Well, the nearest site on the Great Circle would be Sukhothai, deep inside the jungles of Siam.
Ooh.
But what if Boss has already taken it?
Not a chance. None of the relics in the Vatican treasure chamber came from Sukhothai.
Oh.
It's gotta be there.
What are we waiting for then?
Then
By the way,
let's
that
go.
was some nice flying back there.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting,
I don't suppose
Mountain.
you know how to fly this thing, do you?
Excuse me?
Nothing. Just might have a little trouble with the landing, that's all.
All the callbacks! All the callbacks! Fly, yes! Land, no! Oh, that's cool. I tend to watch just a bunch of randomness. Let's see what we got here.
We should talk to the locals.
Yes, but we have to earn their trust. I don't think the people here are very happy with all this fascisty around.
Oh, you know I'm starving. That's all I got left. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
Oh, hey, fella.
Aw, kitty!
It's like you could use this more than I could.
Randomness leads to
Going through
exponentially
the
more
same
random
type of land is
places.
not a
This
very
is
good
true.
idea.
This is very true.
That looks like an hotel.
Ah, see, I never got into Family Guy. It was a little too adult
Hey,
in humor for me.
Just keep a low profile.
Yeah.
How about you? Think they got a phone in that place? I should call Marcus.
Yeah, give Marcus a call. Let him know you're alive. Okay, so we need to sneak our way past without being caught. It has some comeback gems. Cool. Finds telephone booth and says, "Oh, hi, Mark." Only reason I know that is because of a, I want to say it was a Nostalgia Critic thing.
พวกมันมากันเยอะ พวกเราสู้มันไม่ไหวหรอก
Exactly. Letting people know you're alive would be a very good call. Agreed. Telephone!
Yes, operator. I'd like to place an international call, please.
Hello.
Marcus, did you find the page?
Yeah, I think that the Nostalgia Critic referenced it in one of his reviews of a different movie, if I remember correctly. And that was how I know the "Oh, hi, Mark" reference.
You must be busy. I'll come back.
Even if it did exist, no one could tell you where.
That's what I thought. Look,
Reception is deserted. How's your friend?
Who's that? Have you met a lady?
what? No, of course not. Marcus, don't be ridiculous. Try the bell.
I've just done it.
Try again.
Yeah, he is. From that
Still
from
there,
that
Marcus?
little clip.
Indiana,
Definitely bad.
I have to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Well, what is it?
The college administration.
They fired you.
They decided to let you go.
In a second. They're gonna fire me?
I told you that running off during midterms would get you in trouble, old boy.
Oh, okay. Look, Marcus. I can't stop now. I'm committed. Do you mind?
Oh, it's the giant!
Where are Stone?
Hello, Lucas. Why don't you ask Voss? He's the one who took him from the Vatican, not me.
Last chance to leave. Life is precious, even yours.
Sabarika? Thank you so much. Very helpful.
Is that a threat?
A kindness.
Jones. What happened? Why
Yep,
doesn't
it's Andre the Giant.
So, nothing.
It's nothing. I lost my job over this. That's all. I
took
can
me a
find
while,
another one when we get
but I
back.
finally
It's all
got us some-
good.
Jones.
Right?
Here's the key to your room.
Thanks.
See you in the morning.
That'll work. We could use a nice good night's sleep, I think. Right? Wouldn't it be so great if we all could?
Don't you love rain?
Oh, look, she's got
It
the dude
washes
next door.
everything
That
clean.
makes sense. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away
Gina.
vanity. 'Cause I wanna
I'm sorry about Laura.
Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean.
I don't know what I'll do if we get through this.
Exclamation point jukebox brain.
I can't go back to my normal life.
Yeah, I burn pretty easily too.
What about you? What are you going to do?
Start looking for a new job, I guess.
Now, why is she
Any
not
family?
surprised? Why is she not surprised? Because,
She,
like,
She?
Didn't work out. I was... She said I was too busy chasing the past.
right? That's a good question, Mountain.
Didn't make good on my promises. You know. Fixing the porch. Fancy dinners.
Well, I can see how you could drive a woman away.
Yep! Exclamation point
Or what
jukebox
it's
brain.
worth. When we first
Right?
met,
Are you okay?
I thought you were a heartless, grave robber.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
And,
And I think I have it set to where
What do you
anybody
think
can
now?
use that counter.
And I was wrong. You do have a heart.
so just a grave robber then.
We
My biggest
all have our
question right now is, why is she not surprised that he lost his job?
What's happening?
We have to
There we go!
I'll meet you in the lobby.
Now we're up to date. I basically copied and pasted the one for another counter that I have, which is my I like those counter. Because I would say I like those all the time. Okay, there we go. Just had to fix something real quick. It was bugging me. Of course, explosions. Michael Bay alert.
Come on.
We gotta get downstairs.
Stay away! They're going to attack the hotel!
We can help.
I've got a broom. We can help. I've got a broom. Got one, two of them.
Facciamoli fuori tutti! No, wait, God! Hatilo! Now!
I'll look for a key.
Right, a broom. Yes, so helpful.
Come on! Arrendetevi o apriremo il fuoco! Stay away! They're going to attack the hotel!
We can help.
Pensavo che sarebbe stato facile, Ecclesia!
Alright. They still big, man.
You know how to handle a gun? No problem.
There we go. Get the one right here. Stay away. Get that. That is true. That is a good point. Alright, we gotta find the key. Ow. Okay. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. We know where we're going now.
Come on. Arrendetevi o apriremo il fuoco! Stay away! They're going to attack the hotel!
We can help.
Pensavo che sarebbe stato facile, Ecclesia!
There we go. Right? He can.
You know how to handle a gun? No problem.
Come on. And then we'll get back. We'll get back this way because they're about to get the door.
We need to get out of here. There's a way out through the storage room, but it's locked.
I'll look for a key.
Okay.
They destroyed
That
the
should
door.
be behind to hide behind metal objects. Alright, I need to
Facciamoli fuori tutti!
do this. Let him recover some health. Well, I'm either gonna live or I'm gonna die. Give me a chance. Come on. Where's the... Ah. That is true. Metal hits metal and bounces off. So all the keys are on the floor there. That's important for me to remember. Fourth time's the charm.
Arrendetevi o apriremo il fuoco! Stay away! They're going to attack the hotel!
We can help.
Take 4, yeah. Yep, take 4. Take 4. go hide here.
No problem.
Need revolver bullets. For sure. Right? Normally on easy mode they aim like stormtroopers. Apparently not in this one.
We need to get out of here. There's a way out through the storage room, but it's locked.
I'll look for a key.
Aim is by the door. Search it there.
Alright.
There's too many keys, Gina.
Which one goes to the...
This isn't the right key. I can't find the damn key.
Okay, I picked the lock. Someone cover me.
I'm coming, Gina.
Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Better pick the lock. Right? Where did they go for training? Take them all.
Stay focused.
No, that is true. That is true. We could. But unfortunately, our item limit was reached.
Yes, it's open.
Good.
We have to go.
W. There we go. Hey, Outcast! How's it going? I hope you're doing well. We gotta get ourselves out of this hotel.
Follow me. That was close.
That was very, very close. Way too close for comfort. Right? Only 4 people lived. So sad.
Are we going out on the river? That is correct. Or you prefer to swim?
Here we go. Here we go. We got this. We got this. Exactly. We can't save everybody, unfortunately. I wish we could.
You know our language.
I know enough to get me into trouble. Now, why are your soldiers fighting fascists?
We fight anyone who tries to steal our country's heritage.
Fair enough.
Who allowed them to enter into the country?
A general who is an admirer of Mussolini. An arrogant German archaeologist made a deal with him.
Ah.
Voss.
You know him?
I know of him. Relax. We're on your side.
Yep. We're with you. We got you.
Get down.
That is a very good question, Mountain. What did happen to her eye? Or is it a case like Enomoto from Collar X Malice, where there's not necessarily something
My name
wrong
is
with
Gina
the eye?
Lombardi,
It's
and
more
this
just
is
like to
Dr.
look
Indiana
cool.
Jones.
Doctor of what?
I'm an archaeologist.
Another one.
I'm not like Voss. But I know what he wants. And I know how to stop him from getting it.
Yeah, we do.
รู้สึกเป็นเกียรติกับการมาเยือนของท่าน ฉันอยากจะมอบที่พักในกระท่อมตกปลาแห่งนี้ที่อยู่ริมแม่น้ำที่สวยงามของเราให้กับท่านและเพื่อนร่วมเดินทาง
Beside our beautiful river. Right? Imagine if you'd said, yeah, I'm a fired archaeologist.
Vielleicht das nächste Mal.
Die Rebellen haben eine beträchtliche Menge unserer Präsente an den General zerstört. Einer von ihnen wurde gestern Abend in ihrem Dorf gesichtet.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
ก็บอกไป
fair.
แล้วว่าที่นี่ไม่มีกบฏ
We gotta follow the
ถ้ามี
rebels.
ใครเห็นน่ะฉันก็คงจะแจ้งไปแล้ว
Ich suche in
Right.
Sukhothai. Nach etwas sehr Wichtigem
Right?
und diese
Those
Rebellen
guards are
verstehen sich
blind.
Rebellen. Wenn da meine
Or,
Ausgrabung. Die
or
verschwinden erst, wenn
is
sie im
it
Zaum halten,
simply
haben sie
they're
mich
so
verstanden?
engrossed in
เราก็แค่อยากจะใช้ชีวิตอย่าง
conversation
สันติปัญญาชนอย่าง
that
ท่าน
maybe that's what it
ก็อยากจะ
is?
เข้าใจได้ดี
Nun gut. Einen schönen Abend.
is true. Most people aren't nearly as extra as Enomoto is.
เดี๋ยวก่อนอ้าวขึ้นมากันได้แล้วไพลินฮะ
เรามาแล้วค่ะลุง
มากับ
This
ใคร
is
เนี่ย
true. This is true.
เพื่อนค่ะ พวกเขาออกมาช่วยเรา
I can be, but I also have my moments of things just going like.
เอาเรือมานี่สิ
And so we're following the rebels. There we go. Getting out of the boat. That's fair.
ยุติการโจมตีได้แล้วไพลิน มันอันตรายเกินไป
ก็ได้ค่ะลุงสุนันท์
Ooh, that's her
All right.
uncle.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you like some
Gina
tea?
was injured and then
Please.
got pretty much right
I would
into a
love some tea.
firefight after getting injured. So.
Are you coming, Dr. Jones?
Yes. I'll just be a moment.
Come to Luke Sunan's hut whenever you're ready. And let's discuss what you know.
Good idea.
I'll find you.
Let's get you cleaned up though, Gina, because we kind of need to look at your wound to make sure you're, you know, healing up nicely, that the medical stuff Indy gave you actually did the trick. Don't want you dying. Ooh, what does that say? What does that say?
ถ้ามันตั้งใจจะยึดหมู่บ้านเรา มันจะได้รู้ว่าพวกเราเนี่ยหินกว่าที่คิด
I don't know. That is true. But Indy had some medical supplies on hand, so he was able to get her at least somewhat started on healing. I'm just glad we're with a bunch of friendlies.
Come on.
Sawadi Kat Lung Sunan.
สวัสดี ขอต้อนรับสู่บ้านของฉัน
One question, Dr. Jones. What makes you any different from Boss?
A
You are
lot of
both here to
things.
steal our
A
cultural
lot of
heritage.
things.
No, I'm not here to steal anything. But to ask for your permission. I have the greatest respect for your culture and its history. I even teach a course about the Siamese kingdom and
That
its
is
artifacts.
kind of terrifying, Mountain.
This relic we're looking for has great power, but to Voss, it is a weapon of war. He will do anything to get it.
วอส คือฆาตกรจอมลวงโลก เราจะช่วยคุณเพื่อขัดขวางไม่ให้เขาสำเร็จ
Good.
แต่
I'm glad they'll
What's he say?
consider helping.
He says he may help us, but there's a catch.
Yep, exactly, Mountain.
คุณจะต้องพิสูจน์ตัวเองซะก่อน เราถึงจะไว้ใจคุณได้
Pisu. Pisu Yonakrap. Anarekrap.
โถอาถรรพ์
The jar of terror.
don't
Oh,
come
is this
after
thing
me,
gonna
man.
have a snake? If this has a snake in it, I am going to have to look away because I am terrified of snakes.
คุณจะต้องล้วงมือลงไปในโถ เพื่อคว้าเอามันออกมาเผชิญหน้ากับสิ่งที่คุณกลัว
What?
Test of bravery. The jar is cursed with magic.
Ah, okay. Only magic.
You must prove
Only
yourself,
magic.
Dr. Jones.
Oh, there is a possible snake in there. Ah. Welcome back. I can't look. I can't look.
ไส้หมูทำแกงอร่อยนะ
Contestants for the soup.
Your bank account got hacked this morning. Oh
ตอน
no.
ที่ฉันยังเด็ก
Were you able to get it all squared away? Figure out all the fraudulent charges and all that?
ว่าเมื่อนานมาแล้ว
As a
Right?
boy,
Only
I heard of
magic.
the first people.
Magic snakes
Ages
or
ago,
pork
they
that's
arrived
made to
on
look
great
like
rafts.
snakes.
ให้คอยช่วยนำ
The sky spirit spoke to the angel of the river who guided their way.
ขยายพันธุ์จนเต็มก้นแม่น้ำ
They brought clams to
Oh,
multiply in
man.
the riverbed.
Oh man, oh
And they
man.
raised temple of stone.
One charge
Inside
for
the temple was hidden
$250. You disputed the charge. Good. Hopefully they are able to
pearl.
get your money back.
Protected by a terrible yak.
You have a pet snake?
What's
I
a yak?
couldn't. I couldn't do it.
From Yakshan.
Nope.
Sanskrit for giants. Shunkat.
I'm absolutely
และ
terrified
เมื่อ
of
ถึงเวลา
snakes.
ที่ต้องพิสูจน์ความเป็นลูกผู้ชาย ฉันถึงออกตามหาไข่มุกศักดิ์สิทธิ์นั้น
To become a man, I went in search of the blessed pearl.
Sounds good. Enjoy. I find intestines
Journeyed the
more.
marshland until I
I find
found a
snakes
yak in
more
the water.
unsettling than intestines. Yeah, because at least intestines aren't going to,
และเมื่อฉันฟื้นขึ้น
like,
ใน
aren't
มหา
gonna
ลับ
kill you.
ยักษ์ได้พูดกับฉันด้วยภาษาดึกดำบรรพ์
It struck
You
me
can
over the
cook
head.
the
I woke up in a
intestines,
secret
and it
temple.
won't kill you.
Yak spoke to me
However,
in the
the
old voice, an
snake
ancient language.
will bite you.
คือขอดูไข่มุกศักดิ์สิทธิ์นั้น
I begged the yak to see the blessed pearl.
Oh, I couldn't handle a python. I could not handle
ยั
a
กษ์จึงนำ
python.
หีบที่มีรูป
It
ร่าง
left you
ค
with
ล้ายหอยขนาด
$3 in your account, praying for you,
The act of
praying for
pity
you,
on me.
outcast.
It uncovered a chest, shaped like a giant clam.
What was in it?
Well, that's true. Most are constrictors. But either
You said
way,
you know
whether they
everything
bite
about
you
our
or whether they
culture and
constrict on you and make you
Why
go,
don't you tell us what the giant revealed to Lung Sunan?
either way, you're gonna die.
Hidden inside the
You're gonna
chest
die.
was the blessed pearl. Carved in it was a word in a language so old no one could read it.
And I
guess
need
is.
very, very painful
blessed pearl?
shots in order to not die.
Looks something like this.
And so, yeah. DM and her sister had a pet snake, so you're not particularly troubled by them. That's fair. I guess I've just never really, even though we live in the desert, I've not
ดังนั้น
spent a
เรา
whole
จะ
lot
ช่วย
of
คุณ
time
นำ
around
ไข่มุกศักดิ์สิทธิ์กลับ
snakes.
มา
And I'm just
มันอยู่ในบึง
absolutely
อินเดียนาโจนส์
terrified of
ตาม
them.
หายักษ์ในน้ำให้เจ
And
อ
I think some of that stems from the
Man
fact that I
koi fao
nearly
mo
put
lap
my
tai
hand
nam
on
yu.
one that was sunning itself and had blended in with the rock enough
Lung Sunan.
that I didn't see it. And so I nearly got bit.
He's gonna help us find the blessed
And
pearl.
so that was not, that definitely,
Is any of that true?
put the fear of snakes in me.
Every good story is true in one way or
Your
another.
python's very friendly and eats the rats. I'll
Lung
trust
Sunan
you, but
trusts
I'm
you,
not.
Dr. Jones,
I'm not
so
gonna visit.
please,
I'm sorry.
Don't let him down. I will
I'm
arrange a
not
boat
doing
for
it.
you, but you will also need a breathing device to go through the tunnel. Pay a visit to Tongdang.
That
in
is
Wollongong, he
true. The
will assist you.
texture is definitely something to consider. I would be more. I think what it would be is I'm unsettled by both, just in different ways. I'm unsettled by the texture of the uncooked intestine, and I'm unsettled by everything about snakes. Snakes are cold-blooded, so they're
Here
attracted to
again.
heat. That's fair.
Good morning.
You like handling friendly snakes, so again, that is much more welcome than holding an intestine. Yeah. I don't know, like, I held my friend Kishu's pet snake. It was a small one and friendly, but they're not my favorite at all. The only bad thing about a pet snake is the shedding. That is a good point, too. I do like that they keep the rats at bay. That is a definite perk. I just don't think I could handle it.
He said they haven't been violent, but they have no respect for them.
How have the authorities reacted?
แล้วทางการไม่ทำอะไรเลยเหรอ
ไม่เลย พวกเขากลัวจอมพลจนหัวหด
He said they turned a blind
Oh,
eye.
and see, that would absolutely terrify me because I would never know if it was going to, like, slither its way into my room and into my bed.
Please call me Gina.
And I'd be like, nope, I couldn't sleep knowing that a snake that smart was in the house. I couldn't. I love that we just grab it from her. He ended up in your car engine. Oh, wow.
Beautiful day for a walk, don't you think?
If you want to go for a walk, be my guest. I'll be in the boat.
Yeah. I'm taking the boat. You walk all you want, Gina. Get those steps in. I'll take the easy way and take the boat. Uh-oh. Oh, it's her. Okay. Oh, you ended up killing him? That's too bad. I'm sure he meant a lot to you.
I got you. I got you.
That is true. If I had any snake in the house, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable in the house.
Not surrounded by water.
Right? Ready for a swim, Gina? But yeah, I would not be comfortable or super comfortable with the snake in the house. Like, at least I was able to sleep at Kishu's house because
We all have our weaknesses.
I knew that her snakes were not able to get out.
Pretty sure I can handle this myself.
As long as they're able to be confined into, like, as long as it's confined in its box and it's going to stay in its little aquariums or terrarium snake place, little snake home.
Yes.
And I get to stay in my human home, and we're in different rooms.
Let's find this yak in
then
the
we're
water.
fine. True, but I never know what's gonna anger them. And that is true, they do. And then I freak out, and that makes them angry. Let's see. Whoa.
Easy, Jones.
Sorry. Exactly.
มาดูภาพดีๆกันจ้า
I don't think I could handle a wild one sneaking in either. And that is true, thinking of it from their perspective. They're just protecting their home just like we are. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm terrified of them. I just don't like them. Exactly. Outdoor desert creatures remain in the desert where I can safely appreciate them. Exactly. We're on our very own Indiana Jones version of the Jungle Cruise.
You doing okay?
I'm just not used to this.
You'd be worried about
Don't worry.
scorpions in your shoes?
I know how to drive this thing.
To be fair, that is a valid fear. I do remember house sitting for my associate pastor at one point, and a scorpion got into the house. I ended up calling Mom, setting the alarm, locking the door, heading home for the night, and then going back in the morning.
Are you Tong Dang?
I was absolutely
I am
terrified.
Tong Dang, mister. You are the American. Hylin told me you would come.
Yes, he said you had something I could use when diving.
A breathing device. Yes. Wait.
You mean like a scuba mask?
I believe this is what you see.
Okay, how much?
For you, I will sell it for a very cheap price.
This is true, but again, never know what's gonna make them mad, and knowing that they're in the house and that they can sting me while I'm in bed terrifies me. You don't give scorpions much thought on a day-to-day basis unless there's been a history of one getting in. That's a good point, too.
I will reserve it for you, mister. You won't miss out.
Oh, I only have 213 and he wants 798? What the?
To bribe that General, Voss must have a reserve of gold in his cap.
That's a lot of breathing devices.
Item limit reached. All the items. That is true, I do have a bunch of stuff I could sell.
I can give you a fine price.
No, but maybe later?
Oh, steal Voss's gold. There we go. Now we're talking.
Hey there, Strabo.
We're gonna go and steal some gold to end this
Hey, Jones.
stream.
I have a mission for us.
What mission is that?
One of the villagers has gone missing. He was staying in an old
That is
tree
true.
house.
Looting everything does
Alright
give
then.
you a lot to
Keep our
sell. It
eyes
just
peeled
didn't
for a
look like he
treehouse.
was giving me an option. You've only encountered them in the house twice. Friend's house first time, grandparents' house the second time. Yeah. I've only encountered one once, but my dog Buddy, he got stung by one at the house. In Pathfinder Kingmaker, your character has like 900,000 to spend. Nice. There's just not a whole lot of opportunities for gold in here. That I've seen anyway. We're not going to be able to get there. You buy a bunch of inventory upgrades? Nice. More space, more loot, more money. There you go. Let's see, is there another way? I feel like we might be going back towards where we were. You buy
What was it
potions
called?
that you
The place you
find
work?
on the bodies of your
Marshall
enemies.
College.
There you go.
guess that was it. Why did they fire you?
Well, I guess the administration thought I should be grading papers instead of going off on expeditions like this.
And what do you think?
Well, I think real archaeology happens out on the field, not in books.
Sounds like a good principle. Be careful, Jones.
Huh. So we need to get there. Okay. So let's go this way. "64 health potions can, because you're a paladin, you can heal a party with your spell." There you go. Maybe we find a spot to dock the boat. You should ask Japan friend about it sometime. It was her birthday and DM sister and you were filming a funny video for the occasion. In the middle of singing her happy birthday, someone yelled "Scorpion." You don't see it on camera, but what follows is the sound of someone violently smacking it to death with a shoe. Yes, please tell me Japan friend still has that video. Alright, so that's gonna take us back to where we were.
How did you become an archaeologist, Jones?
Runs in the family. How did you become a journalist?
A friend got me a job as a fashion reporter out of university, which didn't last very long.
You have a great sword and
Guessing you
it's
stirred
very
up some
effective
trouble?
for its low rank. Hey,
I
there you
wrote
go.
an honest review of something shot designer. Turned out it was a member of the fascist party and got me fired.
Well, you know what they say, everyone hates a critic.
I don't like it when I can't tell the truth. I started digging
Not gonna
more
let
into
us
the
do
party.
that.
Got in trouble after breaking into a party member's
Unintentionally
house.
hilarious.
That
You had
sent
not
people
accounted
running
for that.
explosives
That is
into the
totally
party.
valid.
Yeah,
That
here I
is
am.
totally
There
valid.
you are. Long way from home.
I don't know where mine is.
You never really truly expect a scorpion to make its way into your home, you know? Trying to find a spot to dock this thing. Maybe I can dock it here? Maybe? Maybe? Alright, you guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and see if we can... I guess since our... Let's see, options. No. Alright, I'm gonna run on a real quick bio break. We've got about 10 minutes before we need to raid out. And so I'm gonna run real quick, do a bio break, and then we'll see what we have time to finish up. Alright, you guys. We are back. We are ready. My chair has wheeled over my headphones. There we go. As in this long string that it came with. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. What do we got? The idea was that she could play it for future birthdays if none of us could be there. I love that. We had each addressed a future version of her, so during the scorpion killing I was assuaging the fears of an elderly, forgetful Kiara. We'll go with her D&D name.
I wasn't sure we'd make it out of Shanghai.
Where'd you learn to fly like that?
A friend of mine had a small aircraft.
Oh.
Sometimes she'd take me up,
Well,
show me how it worked.
hopefully her fears are assuaged.
What happened to her?
She died a few
And
years
we know
ago
she'll
trying to
never
fly to India.
truly forget.
At least she went out doing what she loved.
Because we know
That's an end I
that
could sign
she's
up
a
for.
believer just like us, and even when she does have memory issues, we know where she's going, where she'll be. Huh. Let's see, we're a bit lost. Let's dock here, I guess. Because now we go under here. We can make our way around. Ooh, a car. Oh, darn, we can't drive. No driving with Donna today. Let's see how much further we can get. Let's see if we can at least steal his gold before we leave. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I can't snooze the ads. Sorry guys, you're gonna get one more ad break because it's not letting me snooze them. She still thinks of it fondly and that's good enough for you? I believe it. That's good enough for me too.
Ma che diavolo? Ehi laggiù, non dovresti essere qui. Fermo! Camerata a terra!
Oh. Alright, we'll give it one more try and then we should probably raid out because I am getting hungry. It would be really cool if she still happens to have it. Alright, we'll go ahead and pause while you guys are in ads, and BRB. Alright, we are back from ads. We'll give it a second to let the game register the fact that we are back. So you're not missing anything? There we go. I was like, all you missed was us doing a little sneaky sneak up here. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky this way. Oh, darn. I was hoping I'd be able to carry that with me. Alright, we got that. Let's see.
Hey, intruso!
We gotta beat him up. We got nothing. We got the broom over here we can grab. There we go. Alright, let's let ourselves heal up a second. Okay. Full health. I could use one of those for sure. We can collect that letter. Alright, as soon as we get to a good stopping place.
Whoops.
Alright. Can we do a sneaky sneak on this guy? Nope. There we go. Get him. Thankfully we've got a lot of weapons. We'll probably end with me dying. Yup. Alright, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and end there for today. Let's see, less than a minute ago. That's fine. I like it. Let's go ahead and go right here to just chatting. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a total blast. I loved it. Loved getting to hang out with Indy and Gina and figuring out where exactly they want to go next. So, absolutely love it. Hope you guys did too. We'll be back tomorrow with either American Truck Simulator or some crochet. So come and see what we decide to go with. Let's go ahead and get a raid set up. I am thinking we are going to send some love to Pastor Dustin, I think is what we'll do. He is currently in Bible Study and Chill, or Bible and Chill. So he's playing some live play of Tears of the Kingdom, while also, he might be backing, or might be going into his next thing, in which case that is a perfect time to set up the raid. Let's see. Yes, start raid. Here we go. Alright, you guys. We have sub raid. So this is your message if you happen to be subbed. If you are not subbed, here we go. So Pastor Dustin is currently finishing up Bible and Chill, so he has a video of his Bible's read playing while he plays some Tears of the Kingdom. He might be going into his time of catching up, and if he is, then let him know I sent you. I will see you tomorrow, and always remember, God loves you, and so do I. Bye!
Camera, just another Dustin stream.